Changing your spark plug on your Troybilt TB30R. So the first step you're going to do is remove this top engine cover. Now you've probably got a couple of bolts, one on either side, and you need to undo those. In my case, that plastic stripped out, so I use a zip tie to keep that down. But then you're going to push the seat forward, lift this panel all the way up, and then it'll just lift off. So that's the first thing you got to do. Next step is going to be to remove your air filter cover and your air filter. And then you're going to need to find a rag or a towel or something to put down in the hole there so that you don't get dirt and debris. And you'll see down in here there's a 10mm nut, and if you just lift this other part of the engine cover, you'll see right there there's a 10mm nut and another one right here. So undo all of those, and they're super easy to get off. Can't do it one-handed though. So that's those two removed. The nut down in here, just get that out. Then we've got these two bolts here that we just need to loosen. And a 1/2" socket will work. And I pre-loosened these just for the sake of speeding up the video. But what you need to do is just loosen them enough. You're not taking them out. I don't know if you can see here, there's a flange on this bolt. And all you got to do is get them sufficiently loose that you can lift this cover. Okay, see how that's just... And again, you don't need to be able to lift this cover all the way off. You're just trying to lift it up so that you can get access to the spark plug wire, and it just gives you enough play that you can pull the spark plug wire off. And again, one-handed is... There we go. Set that aside. And now you can get to your spark plug. So if you have a couple of different spark plug sockets in a set, it's the bigger one. Just get that on there. Take your ratchet with an extension on it, and it should be barely tight in there. And just pull it out. And there we go. That's the spark plug out. So the champion replacement spark plug is an RN11YC4, and the gap is 30 thou, and these come between 30 and 35 thou from the factory, so you should be able to just put that straight in. But if you do want to check the gap, it is 30 thousandths. The easiest way to put the spark plug back in is just to put it back in your socket. And just get it started by hand. just give it a little snug it. And put your boot back on. Make sure it clicks home. Then just tighten everything back up. Okay, that's those fasteners here and here done. The nut down in here, pull out the rag, put the air filter back on, and then the air filter housing, these two slots run in that direction. So what you got to do when you put your cover back on is just have these in the same direction. And a little bit of fiddling. That's that. And all we've got left to do is put the red housing back on. And just start almost vertical and roll it down into place. Like I said, if you've got the two original screws that are still here, just put those back in. But for me, I just use zip ties. It's just as easy as that. Change the spark plug. Pete Diamond, Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks for watching.